How y'all doing out there? This your girl Lovely D. Yes, I'm laying down because y'all, I need to talk to y'all. Some of us, is in a position that they think things is not going good in their life. When God took that man out of your life, you you felt it like you was in uh you wasn't feeling love, you know. But at the end of the day, you honestly can say, I'm peaceful. You know, trust and believe God know what he was doing. That man was taking your peace. That man was making you feel like nobody loved you. He wanted you to bow down to him and stay with him while he do his dirt. And that's how it is sometimes. But on the other hand, when he walked out your life and he got with another woman, and now when he is in her life, now you is alone, but you feel so peaceful. It's like now you can see that man was draining you. He was causing you miserably in your life. God knows that. That's why God took him out of your life. Because God knows you couldn't do it yourself. But then, when he's out your life, and he's with somebody else, but days go by, weeks go by, you find yourself using peace. Now you thinking, I'm not worried no more. I am in peace. You have peace within inside yourself. Now you can love yourself. You know, take time. You know, take time to spend time with yourself so you can get to know yourself. I know y'all looking, what you mean? I know myself. Not really. You're not gonna know yourself, and you cannot focus on what you want in life if you have this man in your life is tearing you apart. You cries every day. You wars every day. You don't have peace within your life. Why this man is taking it from you. But when you pray and you told God, Lord, I can't do it by myself. I want to walk out this relationship, but I'm in love with this man, and I don't know how to walk away from him. Well, God did it for you. God did it for you. You know, God removed that man out of your life. Now you can have peace within inside yourself. You can learn how to love yourself. Be patient with yourself. You know, because in your head, in your mind, in your heart, it's like, I need somebody on the side of me. You feel lonely, depressed, but eventually, all that goes away. Hey, okay, you're back. You must have subscribed to my channel and hit that bell. And thank you. But when you find yourself within peace, after the Lord removed this man out of your life, now you can focus. That don't mean look back and start to think. Thank you for the hearts and start to think about this man, because when God removes somebody out of your life, it's for a reason. You know, now you feel in peace, now you feel happy and love. Okay, you better want a couple of months now, close to a year in your head. What he probably changed, what he didn't. And if you keep on putting these men back in your life after God, you know, took them out of your life, what makes you think they're gonna change? Okay, but that's good, y'all. That's good. That means keep on praying. Keep believing God. You know, it is watching over you. Keep believing God is protecting. Oh, I love you too. How you doing? Um, that's what you gotta do. You gotta keep praying, keep having faith, you know, keep believing in God, that God is gonna do it for you. He did it once, he did it twice, he did it 3 times, 4 times, your whole life. He's there and he never left your side. You know, so it's like, don't play yourself. And y'all, what I mean about don't play yourself, God took this man out of your life because you could not walk out of his life. Because you thought you were so in love, you was weak, you just couldn't do it. So God did it for you. And now that this man seeing you is in peace, you happy, you have joy in your life. Now he wants you back in his life. Don't you make that mistake and turn back around and be in this man's life. Because what he did, he is going to make your life even miserable. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I trust in you, God. I believe in you, God. You know, and you always know when God does something in your life is for a reason. Mhm. Because you couldn't do it. You, you know, you couldn't walk out this man life, even the how the way he treats you. And one part of your life, you thought that was love. When a man put his hands on a woman, when a man disrespectful and downgrade a woman, you know, it's not love. That is not love. You know, stop thinking about the good days. Actually, it wasn't no good days. He just was pretending to like you, to love you, to put you close to him. So he could do exactly what he did to you, and he'll do it again and again and again. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you can't find nobody else that you trust and you love. Well, give it to God. You know, once God puts somebody, you know, in your life, you don't have to think back twice. Mm-mm. You don't have to think back. You keep walking into your future. God is guiding you. But you got to trust. You got to trust him that he will. Don't look back. Look back for what? Keep striving to the top. Hmm. Keep striving to the top. Cream of mushroom lasagna. Um, mhm. That's what you do. I don't care who, and I mean I don't care who. You don't let nobody take you away from your God. Because yes, I ain't gonna lie, they will try. But that's when you come in at, because you have faith. You looking at my phone, it can't even go in my mouth. You so good. But let me tell you something. It's gonna be okay. You're gonna find yourself in peace. Thank you for the hearts. You're gonna find yourself in peace. You're gonna find yourself happy, joyful, and you're gonna learn how to even love even more so. You're not gonna have no words. You know, you ain't gonna have no words. It is good. You ain't gonna have no words. You know, let that man go. You couldn't do it, but God did it for you. So if this is what you wanted, you know, God opened doors for you. You know, good. But you got to just trust and believe that God is gonna do it. You know, and always know you is not alone. You know, you is not alone. You have God right on the side of you. So what are you thinking? You uh is alone. You know, you never gonna find nobody who's gonna love you. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. That man who was in your life, that's how you wanna live miserably, sad, crying all day. You don't have peace within yourself. You don't have love. You know, you don't have nothing. You know, if you don't have God in your life, you don't have nothing. So that's why I be telling everybody, trust and believe that God is going to work it out. You know, trust and believe God is going to work it out. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, princess. It's me. All right, stay there then. But yes, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Don't worry about it. Just give it to God. You know, give it to God. Let God fight your battles. You know, you tell God, Lord Jesus, I'm weak. I can't do it by myself. He gonna do it for you. He sure will. He will do it for you. And when he do it, and when he does it for you, don't look back. Because if you look back, you might just get stuck. You know, you just might get stuck. And who wants to, you know, be in a relationship and you know this person don't love you, don't care for you? I mean, don't want good out. The whole relationship is just miserably. What that is. You know, it's just miserably out, y'all. You know, who really wants to, oh, who really wants to live in miserable? Not me, and not you too. That's why I'm telling you, when God take people out of your life, let those people stay out of your life because there's no good for you. You know, it's a big old pretend thing. I pretend I love you. So if I do this or if I do that, she gonna think I love her. And There you go. Then you're gonna put in your head, he loves you. But if somebody keep on hurting you, you have broken promises he never fulfilled. You know, on his promise when he tell you he's gonna do this or he's gonna do that. You know, and you be looking forward. I know you do. I know. But it's useless. You know, it's useless. It's like, um, just say you got a whole ice box full of food, deep freezer, you know, your pantry, your closet is just full of food. And you see a homeless man or a woman just sitting down wishing, wishing they had the food. And they come to you, can I get a plate of food? And you look at them and say, well, I don't have food myself. You think God is going to be pleased with that? No. God is not going to be unpleased. So you take it on your own self and you protect yourself, you know, by praying. You know, by praying. You know, God loves us. You know, God wants the best for each and every last one of us. But He gonna give us a choice. And if you make good choice, good. But if you don't, you already know it's gonna be bad. So really, don't play with yourself. Don't play with your heart. Don't play with others. You know, when that person is treating you bad, why stay? You know they don't love you. You even question yourself. Do they even like you? You don't know. But then again, you do. Because when somebody shows actions to what they say and what they does, you gonna know and you gonna be like, I love you. Yeah, you gonna be like, I love you. I can't be with you, but I love you. Well, it is what it is, y'all. You know, love not supposed to hurt. You know, love's supposed to be joyful, peaceful. You know, you're gonna have happiness in your life. But how could, but how could you have happiness in your life? How could you have happiness in your life? Oh, oh yeah. Yeah, how could you have happiness in your life and you keep letting this man use and abuse you? You cries, you cries each and every night. That's not love. You know, nobody wants to live like that. I know I don't. I don't want to live like that. I don't know, y'all. It is what it is. But it's up to you to get on your knees, pray to God and ask God to fight your battles, and to take people out of your life who don't mean you no good. I mean, for good. Why would you want somebody to be in your life and then treating you like crap every day? Every day. I don't care if it's once a month. Let that person go. Because you don't need that in your life. You're a queen. And queens love to be happy. They want to be joyful, peaceful. You know what I'm saying? They want to smile, laugh every day. Who honestly just wants to be just wiping tears off their eyes and just be hoping and praying that man change for the better. Well, guess what? You're going to be praying all your life because that's how it is. Hey, how you doing? Hey. Um, but yeah, y'all don't want that in your life. You know what I'm saying? Love yourself. Y'all, believe me, they do have people who love you. You know, they might not show it the way you want them to, but they do love you. Thanks for the hearts. But you got to put in your mind and your heart. I need to get out this relationship. But when God removed them, take them out of your life, and you start seeing different things, like you peaceful, you're smiling, you happy now. Why would, why in the world would you want to go back and deal with something like that in your life? Why? Believe me, it's not worth it, baby girl. It's not worth it. You know, if he tries to come back into your life, just sit back and think, what do you want now from me? Mm. Because y'all, he just not coming back into your life just because he said, I love you. It's something somebody told him, or it's something what you is doing in your life. You don't believe that? Y'all don't believe that? Well, guess what? It's real. It's real. Y'all, I don't know. Ow. But yeah, y'all, it is what it is. It is what it is. You know, Um, my knees. Yo, my knees just bothering me. Yeah. Um, it's gonna be okay. You know, it's gonna be okay. You know, right now you just going through something. Yes. Okay. Okay. Good night, baby. Good night. Um, but yeah, you know, y'all, it is what it is. You know, what are y'all gonna do is just keep, you know, keep letting somebody mistreat you. Y'all not happy like that. Good night, sweetheart. Y'all is not happy. And don't, you know, and don't let nobody make you pretend like you happy. If they can't make you happy and help you enjoy life, why would you want somebody to be like that in your life? Yo, walk away. You know, walk away. And your head is like, I'm hard. How hard it's gonna be? You know, okay, you love this man. I do understand that. But look what this man is doing to you. Look his, look how this man is treating you. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, but it's not love. You know, I don't want nobody to be like that in my life. Hmm. For what? For what? Y'all, I don't know. Y'all, it might seem like, okay, he really do love me. How? What did he do to deserve your love? You can't trust him. You can't believe him. He made promises, a whole lot of promises. You know, he make a whole lot of promises, y'all, but he can't keep his promise. So y'all is useful. I mean useless. No, it's not useful. Y'all is useless. And the reason why I say it's useless, because y'all don't need nobody like that in y'all life. Real talk. Real talk. You know, it's like every time he be around, you don't feel love, you don't feel happy. You know, it's just like I wish he'd give me a hug. I wish he'd just pull me to him and give me a kiss and tell me it's gonna be all right. If y'all got to be doing that, y'all already know. Walk away. You know, if y'all the only ones doing the initial, try to go here and go there, and you set it up. He tells you, okay, set it up. Yeah, that's good. We can do that. And he don't, you know, proceed with it. And he have a whole lot of complaints and excuses, yo, walk away. It's not worth it. It's not gonna get better, it's just gonna get worse if you linger around. That's why I say it is what it is, y'all. Y'all can make yourself happy and content. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't need nobody to bring you down. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Y'all, I'm about to lay down here and go to sleep. It's late. It's 3:15. But I just want to tell y'all, you know, keep God in your life. Keep God in your life. Because if you don't have God in your life, you don't have nothing. You know? You don't have nothing. And you wonder why your life is keep getting screwed up. I'm in my baby, my daughter bed, y'all. How bad is she in my bed? They all my my third daughter, fourth daughter, my grandbaby, and my grandson is in my bed. And that's a king size bed. Yo, I'm looking like who left a spot for me? Oh, knees. Come on. Oh. Hold on, y'all. Trying to do this. Oh, my knee. Oh. I don't know, y'all. Oh, my knees starting to hurt, y'all. But, y'all, on a serious tip, I look comfortable on y'all. Ah, I am. I'm keep moving because, oh, you know, I have arthritis in my knees, and it hurts. Yeah, y'all, these arthritis, it hurts. Yeah, it be hurt. But, yeah, you know, you gotta get it together, pull yourself together. Don't let nobody, I mean, nobody take your peace away from you. You know? Mm-mm. What that is? Oh, her little snacks. Yeah, she got her little snacks or whatever. But I don't know, y'all. I'm just ready to move. But y'all, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Um, okay, yeah. Um, yeah, I got it. I just hooked it up, y'all. But no, y'all, it's not worth it. You know, get yourself together. You know, once you pray to God, you know, and God answer your own prayers, you know, and He take that man out of your life who, you know, don't mean you no good. Y'all better do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do, y'all. Because guess what? At the end of the day, if nobody loves y'all, y'all need to learn how to love yourself. That's the first key. That's the first key. That's the first key. Love yourself. You know, love your own self. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it get boring time to time, but you at peace. But you is at peace, and that's all y'all want is to be in peace. You know, because this man is just taking all your peace and your love and your happiness. You're not joyful. You don't smile. You cry. You know, with a mad face all the time. Who wants to live like that? Yo, tell me who? Who? Can anybody tell me they will be happy like that? Oh, let me too. No, you will not be happy. You will be sad and miserable, crying, worried, peaceless. You know, you looking at everybody else smiling and be happy. You know, you tired of people keep saying, "What's wrong? What's wrong?" You look like something wrong. You know, you don't want to keep telling people. The man y'all have in y'all life is just making y'all look, you know, miserable. You know, I thank God. God took that man out of my life. You know, I was right along with y'all. You know, I was like, you know, probably good work. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Y'all, it is what it is, you know. It is what it is. You know, you only live once. You know, you only live once. So that means make yourself happy. Do whatever it takes to make yourself happy. You know, and you already know that man, that so-called man you think you was in love with, when God take him out of your life, I'm telling y'all gonna feel so much better. Y'all gonna be so in peace. You know, y'all gonna be happy. It's gonna be like, wow, why I never done this? Why I never prayed to God? You know, why I never asked God to remove him out of my life? Because you just was so stuck on him. Like, he's the only guy in the world. You know, I don't know what he told you. Nobody ain't gonna love you uh, like he do. The way he loves you. If that's love, you would rather be by yourself. You know. But sometime in life, you know, you needs to be by yourself. I was hot now. You needs to be by yourself. You know, you need that inner peace. And you'll never find that inner peace in your life if you just keep on, you know, having this man in your life making you miserable. You know what I'm saying? So get yourself together. I'll get yourself together. You know, pray to God, ask God. You know, tell God you're weak. You can't do it by yourself. And trust and believe He will. He sure will. He will, y'all. It's gonna be okay. You know, your storm is not gonna last forever. You know, it's not gonna last forever. You know, it's just temporary until you trust and believe God is gonna do it for you. You know, and once God start opening up doors, and you know God took that man out of your life, keep him out of your life. Don't try. Just say, well, we could be friends. We could go out and talk. We can have lunch and dinner. No, don't do nothing with that man because your feelings is gonna just start growing all over again. And then, you know, you're gonna be hurt, heartbroken all over again. Because that man, he don't love you. He never did. You know, he never did. And guess what? He never will. So what are you gonna keep on doing? Hurting yourself? Because that's what you're doing. You hurting yourself. You know, so pray. You know, talk to God like you talk to anybody else. You know, talk to God. That's the one who you need to talk to. That's the one is gonna sit down and listen, and he's gonna tell you what to do, how to do it, when to do it. Believe that. You know, believe it. And once you believe it and you receive it, you will be okay. you're going to see a big old difference. Because even if he do try to give you some money or whatever, money don't buy love. Money do not buy love. You back on my channel. I don't want to know nothing you say, so you going on timeout. So yeah, that's how it is, okay? God love you. You know, anybody could say, I love you. But do they actually mean it? But God does. He loves you. God wants the best for you. You know, God wants you happy. Yeah. So I'm gonna leave y'all with that. You know, just keep trusting in God. You know, and everything is gonna be okay. See y'all next time. This your girl, Lovely D. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, but you're gonna have to learn how to stand on your own. Because if you waiting on this man to stand with you, you're gonna be waiting all your life. Okay? This your girl, Lovely D. Back at you.